Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have a different kind of challenge for you. We are playing the ultimate the ultimate Ironman. Slightly different thing going on here at the beginning of the stream. I don't plan on going over the rules every time we do the stream, but just to familiarize myself with the rules, as well as just kind of, hey, this is the first time. Maybe if you guys didn't look at the stream starting soon, maybe we should probably all be on the same page, kind of thing, because it is a little bit different than a Nuzlocke. A lot of the rules are the same as the Nuzlocke, but there are quite a bit of differences as well. The spreadsheet that you currently see in front of you, I made, not from scratch. I straight up copy and pasted it from the spreadsheet already made by the guy who made the whole rule set. I just got rid of the Gen 3 stuff and the stuff that we weren't able to do, and then I just kind of consolidated it into one spreadsheet. So we'll just go over it real quick. John will probably be joining us as soon as speed is done. So the randomize the game rule. All items and Pokemon are randomized, with trainers and wild Pokemon increased by 50%. As I previously stated, unlike the other Ironmon and Kaizo challenges, we are not going with random moves, random stats. That is just not Pokemon to me. That is just slot machine. I don't understand the appeal. Vaporeon should never learn Thunderbolt. Aerodactyl should never learn Leech Seed, you know, so on and so forth. But I'm pretty sure changing this one rule is not going to make or break the run as far as people's attention. The main difference of the plus 50% difficulty is still there. Catch or kill one Pokemon per route. You can only catch or kill one Pokemon per route. It does not have to be the first one seen. All other XP must come from trainers. Now, this is basically kind of like the Nuzlocke thing, where you can only see one Pokemon, or you can only catch the first Pokemon. However, this one's a little bit differently, as it does not state that it must be the first Pokemon. So I could, in theory, go on a route a little bit, battle like 5 Pokemon, run away from them all, and be like, all right, the next Scyther that comes up, we're gonna take that, you know, something along the lines of that. Permadeath, this is basically just the Nuzlocke rules. Once a Pokemon faints, you must release or store it, no exceptions. Makes perfect sense. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, although I imagine figuring out ranges, crits, and how strong the opponents are is going to be quite a learning curve here at the beginning. Game over. Once all party members have fainted, the run is over and you must restart with a newly randomized game. Now, that is a lot easier said than done in Gen 3, where as soon as you click reset, it re-randomizes the whole thing. In Gen 1, you have to build an entirely new ROM. So I am kind of doing things a little bit differently. I am still starting over, obviously, that's a given. However, I will just start over and pick the next starter, so every ROM has the chance of three playthroughs. However, I did add the caveat that if we get past Brock, it's new ROM no matter what. Because once you get past Brock, there's too much information that you've already known. It's not a big deal if you know what level 9 Weedle guy is, although he'd probably be level 14 or 13 Weedle guy in this version. It's not a big deal if you know what Lightyear's junior trainer is, or Brock. That's like 3 trainers, possibly 4 if you, well, possibly up to 6 if you count the other bug catchers. It's basically 6 trainers. I don't think knowing the information of 6 trainers is going to make or break a run. It saves me a lot of ROM building time. I've got 10 ROMs prepared for today. I don't know how many I'm gonna need or use, but I've got 10 ROMs right now, and I can already tell you the first ROM is going to be going by very quickly. You'll see. No shops. You can only use items that you pick up or that are given by NPCs. No use of stores except for any type of Pokeball or Repel. Yep, that makes perfect sense. A lot of items that are randomized. Although I don't know if items that are handed to you by like NPCs are going to be different. I did randomize, but I did not randomize what the TMs contain. I randomized the TM locations and the item locations and whatnot, but I did not randomize where they are. So I've kind of included Ice Beam and whatnot as the no stores thing, because it's, even though it's handed to you by a person, you technically have to buy the water. So I'm considering that as no buying, except for obviously the one water you have to buy. So we're not going to worry about the whole Ice Beam, Rock Slide, try attack kind of thing. However, some items like Psychic probably are not going to get randomized and might be a little too obvious. And now that I'm saying this out loud, after these 10 ROMs, maybe I should randomize what the TMs contain, just for the simple fact that some items are going to be, or some TMs are going to be guaranteed every single run, no matter what. And same thing with the gym leaders. Like in the future versions of this, you're not allowed to use like any TMs whatsoever except for the gym leader one. I think that's the Kaizo rules, which we don't have to do. We can use TMs, but if what the gym leader gives you is randomized as well, that's gonna add an interesting factor. I actually did not think about that when I turned off that no random TMs thing. We'll fix that later. This first stream, not so much. Let's see. The random starter. Yep. So you may have noticed that I put on the thumbnail Jigglypuff. That is because before the stream even started, I declared the middle Pokeball. The middle Pokeball happened to be a legendary. So then I declared the right Pokeball. And the right Pokeball, and the only reason I picked the right Pokeball is because the left Pokeball has to face that legendary. So I picked the right Pokeball, and the right Pokeball is Jigglypuff. I had to do that before we started. Yes, the vertical is not up because I did not want to go over the rules for the impatient people on vertical. But anyway, so we got Jigglypuff, and if you guys know anything about Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff starts with only Sing. So we're gonna have a real quick reset at the very beginning. All right, so the no legendaries, unless it's the favorite clause. The next one is the favorite clause. Here's the thing, my favorite is not a legendary. I actually kind of wrapped my brain if I wanted to go with good Pokemon, so but that would be kind of cheating. So I decided to go with my actual favorites instead of going with good Pokemon. Like if I were to go with good Pokemon, I would make like Hypno my favorite, but Hypno's not really my favorite. So I decided to go with Charizard, Alakazam. Crap, what was that third one? Okay, hold on. I know exactly what it would be if I looked at my leaderboard in a second. Where is it? Oh, Victory Bell. Charizard, Alakazam, Victory Bell. You guys may not think it's Victory Bell, but trust me, I had a blast when I played Victory Bell. Love Victory Bell. It's a fantastic moveset. The Pokemon just flies through the game. Surprisingly, like it's just, and like every evolution of Victory Bell is great. I love it. All right. Accidental kills / catches. If you accidentally kill a Pokemon while trying to catch it, you will no longer be able to capture or kill a Pokemon from that route. If you catch a Pokemon accidental or otherwise that you don't mean to add to your team, you can immediately deposit in the PC without viewing any information. Okay, I might get rid of some of that from the rules since we're not doing the whole, random stats. But okay, so if you accidentally knock it out, that's it for that route. But it does not count towards your 6, which we're going to be getting to momentarily if we scroll down a little bit, the whole 6 rule. All right. Don't give up without a fight. You may not reset the first battle if you don't like the Pokemon. That is fine. I've been told by M. Tiberius that the majority of the resets are the starting rival battle because of the level 5 versus the level 8. So I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Plus I like the challenge. All right. No HM moves in battle. That makes perfect sense. A lot of Pokemon learn Surf. A lot of Pokemon learn Strength. They're very powerful moves. Strength is just one step down from Body Slam. Makes perfect sense. Once you enter a gym or dojo, you cannot leave until defeating all trainers, beat it, or die. AKA, oh, if I want to do Sabrina training, you know, and I want to battle all of Sabrina's trainers, well, I better start with the trainers, and then if I'm like, oh no, all of my Pokemon are damaged, oh no, what am I going to do when I face Sabrina? I'm screwed. So it makes you really think hard if the training's worth it or not. You can only enter a dungeon once unless the story requires a revisit. So this basically means Silphco, you can only enter Silphco once. Once you enter Silphco, you must leave Silphco. There's no reason to revisit Silphco. So once you're done with Silphco, you're done with Silphco. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would require you to revisit a place. Maybe in Gen 3 you might have to revisit a place, but once you enter, like, let's say the Rocket Underground, you can finish the Rocket Underground in one sitting. Same thing with Silphco, same thing with Pokemon Tower. Oh, actually no, I take that back. You can't start and finish Pokemon Tower in one sitting. Because if you start with the rival, you can do all the Ghastly trainers, but once you get up to Marowak, you're stopped unless you get the Silph Scope. So I imagine what that rule probably means is I need to play the things in the correct order. So I imagine we're probably not allowed to enter Pokemon Tower unless we have the Silph Scope. That's how I'm going to determine that, which also means Rival 4 is going to be kind of easy. You may only obtain 6 Pokemon for the entire run, and you have to shout them out too. Be like, I'm catching this Pokemon right here. Pretty self-explanatory. And if 6 Pokemon die, 6 Pokemon die. The whole HM friend thing is the only thing that I basically cheated. Like I said, I want Pokemon to feel like Pokemon, so random moves and all of that is out the window, but the HM Pokemon can learn everything. Basically, whatever Pokemon I catch for HM purposes can learn essentially anything like a Mew. It's because I don't really consider an HM Pokemon as part of the team because I'm not really using it. I'm not really training it. I'm not really... It's like, it's there for purposes. That like, if we were playing, you know, Gen 7 like John does, then it just... You don't even need to catch an HM Pokemon. Fluctuating growth rates. All Pokemon must have fluctuating growth rates. Unfortunately, that's not a thing in Gen 1. And when I used the guy's patch to patch the ROM, he also changed it to medium slow. So medium slow is actually fluctuating for Gen 1. And legendaries are set to slow. He actually had a section, 2 different sections, all Pokemon and then a legendary Pokemon. So that's already been set. Although the legendary Pokemon thing is not going to matter because none of my favorites in the favorite clause are legendary. So all legendary Pokemon are just banned. You must use set, which we're very familiar with. Pretty self-explanatory. If a Pokemon is about to evolve, you can't stop it or use an Everstone. Pretty self-explanatory. Here's the other thing. None of the rules say anything about stone evolution Pokemon as far as like the shops. It just says no shops. Let me see. Is there a caveat? You cannot ask an NPC to buy items for you. The mom. No, that's for like Gen 2. Nor can you buy items for trade items for other Pokemon like Pokeballs and forest stores. Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but it sounds like just straight up no buying items. So I guess if you get yourself a stone evolution Pokemon, you're just kind of screwed unless you just randomly get a stone, which I guess is possible. In our previous randomizers that we used to do, we used to shuffle all of the items and none of the stones existed when you shuffled the items. The items are straight up random in this one, so I guess technically any item can be anywhere. So I guess stones can be out there. Now that we've gone over the rules, this will be the one time we go over the rules. I will now hit the restroom before we get started. I will start the vertical as soon as I get back, and we'll get started. And you can watch me get absolutely curb stomped once I pick up that Jigglypuff. Literally, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to win with that Jigglypuff. It has only Sing. The only possible way you could possibly win is if you hit a Sing, it sleeps for like 6 turns. You hit another Sling, it sleeps for like another 6 turns. And then you hit another Sing, and it sleeps for like 6 turns. And then you've gone through all of your PP. It sleeps for 6 turns, and then you knock it out with Struggle. Because you can't get hit. In this game, Struggle hits you for 50% of your damage. So if the opponent Pokemon's level 8, we don't have that much, like they have more HP than us. So we pretty much can't take a hit at that point. So I'm pretty sure no matter what Pokemon we're facing, we're going to lose. But I'm going to hit the restroom. Be right back.
Hello everyone, it's John here. It's helping Steve out. Let's see. Like, I'll get past surgery.
I just finished going over the rules, so I hit the restroom.
Hey Steve.
All right, so let's swap over. Okay, well apparently I've been typing a lot of R's. All right. Also, we are playing red version, and we are playing on Retro Arch, so everything is not like super duper red. All right. Let me go ahead and start vertical real quick.
How's it all going, Steve?
So far so good. Today my custom art stuff came in, but apparently it must have came in 2 separate packages because I got an email saying my stuff arrived. My curtain did not arrive. My shirt, my 2 custom like clothing things did arrive. Check this out. And we were literally just talking about this yesterday.
Dragon Ball Z. Is it the Goku one or Gohan one?
I'm pretty sure it's the Master Kai one, but I'm not 100% sure. And then my new second piece of clothing.
What happened there? Oh, Power Rangers.
Yeah, unfortunately, I never noticed that the whole like Tyrannosaurus Rex logo has a little bit of a repeat here in the middle. Like with the tongue, which is kind of weird. Like the head doesn't really complete itself, even with the zipper.
Interesting.
But it is what it is. Also, what's really, really weird, this might just be an American thing, but the zipper is on the wrong side. I'm used to the little zipper being on the right side, and the little zipper's on the left side.
Ah, that is weird. Yeah, I'm used to being on the right side as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a Chinese company that I bought it from. So maybe just like how the roads are different, maybe they just do things backward, like zippers.
I didn't think you'd be into season 1 of Power Rangers.
Oh, bro, I'm into like everything. Or I'm into a lot of the seasons of Power Rangers, all the way up until, let's see which one. I stopped watching Power Rangers at SPD.
Oh wow. I only say that because yeah, I was a kid when season 1 was out.
I rewatched it all as a teenager too. When Netflix first came out, I used to get this. I used to watch Netflix on the Wii U.
Wow. Wow.
And I watched basically all the seasons of Power Rangers all of the way up to whatever was right after Mystic Force. God, Mystic Force was bad. But regardless, we shouldn't be talking about that. Should be talking about Pokemon right now. Let me just go ahead and pop in this first ROM here. Make sure everything is all good. The timer does not particularly matter. The timer is mostly just there for just real-time reasons. Just for how long the stream's been going. Okay. So, first item, Max Revive. Oh. Okay. The vertical, I need to fix the vertical. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm going to turn the vertical stream off real quick. It turns out I forgot to add RetroArch to the vertical. So we're gonna turn the vertical off and I'm gonna delete that stream. We'll add it later. Oh, it still said, oh wow. I have to click the go live button. Since when did YouTube make me have to click go live every time? Anyways.
No, I hate it.
Okay, what it was. Anyways, the vertical is now dead. We don't have to worry about it.
Good.
All right. So, as I mentioned, before the stream had started, for the thumbnail, I was like, all right, we're picking the middle Pokemon. All right, no legendaries. So I was like, all right, we're picking the right Pokemon because that's the one Articuno is not going to face. Oh, it's Jigglypuff. Has no attacking moves.
Steve, you actually are allowed to use Articuno.
What do you mean?
It's under 600. It's under 600.
There's a rule that literally says no legendaries.
No. Sub legendaries are allowed.
Oh.
It's
okay.
legendaries like Mewtwo.
Hold on. Let's.
So it's under 600 base stat total.
Okay.
I think in Gen 1 that would only be Mewtwo.
Hold on. We can just pull this up again. Okay. No legendaries. You cannot use any legendary, which includes sub-legendaries and mythicals. Pokemon with the exception that you may select up to one legendary Pokemon for the favorites clause, which I did not do. See a full list of legendary Pokemon here. Pseudo-legendaries like Salamence are allowed. So Dragonite's allowed.
It says if your Pokemon evolves into a legendary, it's fine. But what Pokemon evolves into a legendary? I forgot to edit
the rules. I made that spreadsheet, but I got rid of the Gen 3 things. I didn't really think to edit that. Okay.
So have you done any attempts yet?
Nope. This is the first attempt. You're about to watch us get absolutely... Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to get smashed. Oh, everything stopped working.
What's wrong with your overlay?
I just refresh. Oh, it says the mapper's not loaded. Weird.
I think Pokebite randomly crashes sometimes.
Okay, hold on.
This is RetroArch.
We just started, so it's not a big deal. We can just start it again.
Pokebite works with RetroArch just fine.
All right, I just reloaded the mapper. Let's go ahead and refresh it again. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. That was a long-winded way to get wrecked by Hitmonlee. Oh my God, somehow we're still alive. Oh my God, we only have 3 PP left. No! Oh. All right, well, that's one reset.
So do Kaizo runs allow you to lose at the first rival fight, or no?
No. All right, so I have 10 ROMs prepared, but like I said at the beginning of the stream, if I do not make it up to Brock, I will just pick the next starter to prevent myself from having to make like 30 or 50 ROMs per stream. So we have
10 at a time.
this version that we're using that makes these Kaizo related ROMs doesn't have that setting.
Oh, to like
It's
make
only
multiple
for
ones.
Gen 1 to 2 speed. So in Fire Red, he can just click automatic randomize and just does it.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need more than one ROM.
Yeah, I have 10 prepared
Yeah,
today.
Steve, Steve, I hope you don't mind the instant text being in there.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I think
the time is irrelevant, and this just saves me time. Okay.
So what's the rule with picking the starter? Are you allowed to look at all 3 of them and choose?
You're supposed to look at all 3 of them, and if one of them is your favorite, then you pick your favorite.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I've decided my 3 favorites are Charizard, Alakazam, and Victory
Gengar?
Bell.
Are you sure this isn't the same ROM?
It is the same ROM. I just said
is the same ROM.
if I do not make it past Brock, I can start over and just pick another starter to prevent myself from having to make 50 ROMs per stream. Okay.
Well,
Since I'm not allowed to use Articuno, this ROM is dead.
Unless it's
oh,
your
okay,
favorite.
okay, I get what you're saying now.
Because I think there's only like 6 trainers up to Brock. So is it really cheating if you know what 6 trainers have?
Well, it's your rules. I was going to say you can make Articuno your favorite.
So do you not start the real time over each one, or?
It's not speed based. The real time is mostly for once we get like into session number 10, you'd be like, oh, we're 70 hours in.
Oh.
Did
Oh,
the
let's
PC
item
see.
randomized?
We're gonna go middle. Venonat. Okay.
Nice.
All right. You guys need to start coming up with nicknames because I'm just
Scott Jr.
okay.
When I did Venonat and Heart Gold, that is what I named it. So what are the other generic rules with Kaizo?
Oh my God, he's got Magikarp. We're gonna win.
It's very similar to Nuzlocke. You can only capture 1 Pokemon per route.
I
Sixteen.
see what's happened here. Anytime you put a new ROM in, you have to restart the
You don't have to.
the Pokeball.
You don't need to restart Pokebite. You just have to reload the mapper. If you have that little browser window
I just
still
did
open.
that. And
But I saw you exit the program and reopen it. You don't need to do that.
I clicked refresh and nothing showed up.
Not refresh mapper. It's
Oh, hey,
unload
there's a way to
mapper
lose
and
this.
reload.
I could use disable. I could lose.
Oh, you could kill yourself, you mean?
No,
You
I could use disable, and then his Magikarp will use the struggle.
Did you just heal at your house when
that's
Professor Oak
part of the
heals you after
Kaizo
that
rules.
fight?
You have to talk to your mom.
Yeah. That's part of the Kaizo rule. You're actually supposed to do it before you leave the house, Steve.
Oh, I did not know that.
All right, so what
That's
I've
right, and
seen
then you
is
can save it, lab.
it's so from what I've seen, it's like a normal hardcore Nuzlocke, except the opponents have a 50% level boost, and
I'm not allowed to train though, which is rough.
are you only
You
allowed
can't
to
train
train on
trainers.
trainers?
Yep.
No wild Pokemon?
I can catch a
No,
wild Pokemon, but I have to declare what wild Pokemon I want to catch, and I can only do it up to 6 total Pokemon.
And then
So
he has
once
to
you've
start
caught, so
customing
once
the
you've
wild.
caught 6 Pokemon, that's all you're allowed to have the rest of the game.
Yep.
No. You can replace any of those 6 Pokemon.
Uh,
But once he replaces them, he can't ever get them back.
Oh, okay. So you're saying I'm allowed to have 6 deaths?
Yes.
Thunderstone. A water
Yeah.
stone.
Where's the Firestone?
Nice. If you
Oh
find
god, do I
Lindy.
bother trying this?
Steve.
Venonat is
Steve.
like the second worst Pokemon of the game on my leaderboard. Do I try
Hey,
this?
check the antidote. If it's a Firestone, I'll donate $20.
I already checked it. It was the Thunderstone. Oh, you mean this
Oh,
antidote?
it is? Yeah.
Oh, revive.
Oh, phew. If that was a Firestone, I would have
Okay.
paid $20.
I'm gonna look around. I need to catch something because Venonat is not gonna beat whatever these guys have.
Oh.
Nor is it gonna beat
So,
level 9 Beetle
are you-
guy.
The other rule, Speed, is you can only have as many Pokemon as the gym leader has, like
Oh,
for
okay.
the gym fight.
So
So you can't over level.
That was that wasn't in the rules that I just went over before the stream. There's a lot of oh my god, Venonat is so slow. I I have to go back to
Wait.
heal just from running away.
if I remember correctly, I think you're only allowed to heal at centers. You can't use potions.
Correct. But Kaizo is different. Do I get Tauros?
I don't know. Its attack is really
Oh,
good.
it's gonna be medium slow Tauros. Oh yes, we get Tauros.
So it's a rule that all Pokemon have to be the same growth rate.
I missed.
Yeah, they're supposed to be fluctuating. Like, Gen 1 doesn't have fluctuating.
Oh.
You got to go for it now.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. The guy's settings had every Pokemon's got the 35% catch rate.
I was wondering if they were at least generous to do that.
Yeah. Every Pokemon's got 35%. Okay, so according to John, we've got the maximum amount of Pokemon. Although that might just be a Kaiser rule because it wasn't on the list.
Yeah, it's Kaizo rule.
Wouldn't it?
Sorry.
Wouldn't it have been better to
Yeah.
catch a level 9 Pokemon in the forest instead?
Yes.
Disable.
Oh my! How would that help?
We're dead.
Ah,
John, how
I
would
guess
that help?
the rule was you'd never give up. So I guess we gotta play this out. Tauros is dead.
true.
The first trainer had King Ghastly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, which Pokemon did we pick this time? We picked the middle one, right?
Left. Go left.
Yep. Go right. Oh, left. Yeah, go left then. You gotta talk to your mum.
I feel like that's an after Oak thing. Oops.
Well, it's actually supposed to be before, but it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Who made up the rules for this dumb challenge?
You could go check out my stream starting soon for the
You gotta
You
pick
went
it
right.
up.
All right, hold on. We got a classic Steve name.
Dummy.
Alright.
Classic.
All right, going to
Oh, Golbat.
going to 4 resets. Okay.
Alright.
Hey, at least your
Flash.
next attempt will have Golbat.
Yeah, Golbat's doable.
That's against Venom.
It's a good
Then
thing my
that's,
reset counter's
looks
got
like-
room for up to 100. Although
Mine doesn't.
up to M Tiberius is up into the thousands right now.
Nice. Mind you, this will be easier, I reckon. Then, what's he going? Is he going Fire Red?
Yeah.
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 I think he's-
This is
isn't-
much easier.
Isn't M. Tiberius at like 1,1200 attempts or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really liked the look of a Kaizo just because I
And
don't really like challenges that have 50 different rules.
So the random stats and the random moves, they don't feel like it's not Pokemon anymore.
Batman.
Batman? Oh no, wait, hold on, I got a better one.
Zoo Batman.
Man. Oh,
That is
Man
such a dry bread name.
No,
No,
he's
but
named after
haven't you seen Man Bat?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
there's a character in the Batman show called Man Bat.
It's
Oh
a
my
joke
god,
character.
I'm losing. To Venonat.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah, talk to mom. Yeah,
Alright.
I don't think you should catch Tauros again. Or
No,
maybe
no, you're right. We should take whatever's not level 9 in the forest.
Hey, Game Gab, how you going?
You said that, and
Yeah,
I
he's
thought he
got-
joined
he's-
the voice chat
I'll
for
be
a
back in a
moment.
Yeah, he's finally going the insane challenge. Hey, Axu, how you going too? He said you got really unlucky. The chances of getting Ghastly was, or Gengar or Haunter is 3 out of 151.
Yep. But here's the thing. 151. That's like when you battle like loads and loads of trainers, like that's not that unlikely.
Golbat can beat it now because of Leech Life.
Oh my god, you're right. But do I really even want to?
If you don't get a Pokemon that can beat it, why not? It's the only XP you're going to get.
True, true.
Because Speed, that's the other thing. Once he leaves this forest, he can't come back to train.
Level 6. Whatever the level, the typical level 6.
Wait, is there a level 9 in here? Or is that just
Well, yeah,
Pokemon Yellow?
think
Yeah,
the Metapod's got to be 50% stronger, so there's a level 9 in here. I guess
Oh, is it?
time doesn't matter. We can come back to that Dragonite. Unless it was a Kakuna, then it would be like really hard to find again. Because obviously Kakuna is kind of rare. It's 1-for-1 translation. Okay, I'm thinking Dragonite might be Weedle. Not Weedle, sorry. Caterpie. Okay, Nidorina appears to be so that means there's a level 9 Nidorina out here. Unless the level, wait, no, 50% higher than 6 is 9. There's a level 9 Nidorina out here. But honestly, is level 6 Dragonite better? Because I mean, it's gonna be medium fast Dragonite. Sorry, medium slow Dragonite. Oh god. No. Okay. Think. There it is. Do we really want this though? Think. Medium slow
thing is-
Dragonite.
If you find a Moonstone, great. If you don't, then it'll be like this for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think we go Dragonite.
I think that's the right call. Fortunately, the Dragonite's only level 6.
No, the Ivies are not max. They're gonna be random.
Oh, what's the nickname?
No fly. You can't learn fly.
No fly.
This is a no fly zone. We got no fly and man bat.
You could with the Ghastly, you could use Fungal Wave and then switch out to
Oh, you're right. The
Golbat and
Ghastly
just
is
use
first. We
Fly.
should probably keep man batting.
Unless you want to paralyze.
I thought
it
about saving
first.
for a second, and I'm like, oh, that's irrelevant. We don't need to save. Saving's
That's fine.
pointless. I don't know if stones are worth money, but I'm picking them up anyways. Oh wait, hold on. We don't need money. You're not allowed to buy items.
Only repels.
Yeah, well, I
You're
mean,
allowed to buy repels.
we'll get repel money quickly. No,
Oh,
no.
Yeah, this
No.
is why I said to go Dragonite first to start with, just for the Fungal Wave. Alright, you've lost.
Okay, well, we have to finish.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've done all 3 Pokemon in this ROM.
Oh, it's sad.
All right, ROM 2 is done. ROM 3.
All right.
So Speed says if I just
Split.
refresh, it should work, but it doesn't. So we have to.
Alright, Speed, left or right?
Oh,
no.
but I can refresh on the website, so at least it's kind of faster. All right, which direction should we go?
All right. I think middle.
Middle it is.
What do you reckon, Speed? Oh, he's busy. He's AFK.
All right, we got ourselves a revive, completely and utterly useless.
All
right, middle Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, there we
Yay!
go. All right.
Name this one Victory.
Okay. I was gonna name it James Bane.
Yeah, Dust Empty. That was the right call. Again. Well,
Oh,
we don't know.
yes, we're gonna have Razor Leaf
Buzz
and
and the Jam.
Acid.
Good.
This is gonna be great.
And Sleep Power.
Yeah, Sleep Powder.
There's a Sleep Power.
All right, so
You know-
Game Dev has officially gotten all future naming rights. Just try and pick your names in advance. Be like I understand it's hard to think of a name of a Pokemon you don't know, but just kind of in the back of your mind, just like think of a few things. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with. Oh God! I woke up immediately.
No!
It woke up immediately.
You guys are so unlucky.
All right.
You got a one-turn sleep.
All right. We're going left or
One-turn
right.
sleep.
Do we want Machamp or an unknown Pokemon?
How about get Game Dev to go vote?
Game Dev, look at the goal for the stream. The goal for the stream is $2, and that's all naming rights.
Hey, Game Dev, left or right? Right.
All right.
So he's going the champ. the name?
Savior.
Oh, Savior. Okay.
Okay, well, we have automatic critting
Oh,
Machamp.
Dragonair.
Oh, did it say? Oh, I didn't even notice it says what they get. Okay, well, Karate Chop's gotta. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do you see
Oh.
I got a non-crit?
Hey, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's that slow.
So the
Oh, it's so
the
funny.
not talking to mom thing, like, it's just, hey, you know how many runs I'm gonna actually get past the rival? Might as well just do it after the rival, so I talk to mom less.
That's true. Well, but you could save it when you're getting the choices, the free choices. I mean, you just reset there. On the
Oh,
same
that is true. I could do that.
So you could talk to her before you leave the house.
Yeah, Dusty Yankee, I probably was a little bit optimistic when I said Surge in the first stream. Yeah, it's looking like, we'll get real happy if we can get Misty. Although, let's be honest, a Pokemon like Machamp is the Pokemon to get there.
Unless you run into Ghastly.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, Machamp with its automatic crits is good. Oh, that was close. Oh my god, it's so slow I can't run away.
Oh no, this is bad.
Okay, well,
Run
we're
to
not
the
we're not
Pokestop
losing to a
as well.
wild Tauros.
Do you want to check out Pokemon in front just in case you run into more Tauros?
All right.
All right. Like that bush bear right in front.
No, I'm good. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep trying. It can't all be Tauros.
Limbs if they are.
Okay, well, that's a level 9 Tauros. We could probably get that.
Yeah, you could. Just hope you don't run into any ghosts.
Okay, right now we have... Oh, I forgot to name the Tauros. Ouch. Oh, well. The nickname I don't actually think is part of the rules. Unlike the whole Nuzlocke.
I bet
But
it
I
makes more
can...
sense for...
I can fix the nickname, though, via game hook.
True. All right, this is it.
Okay, this has Sonic Boom. This could go very poorly.
Yep.
Okay, no Sonic Boom. Perfect. Okay, this has Takedown. All right, the medium fast level up group is really benefiting us. We just skipped level 11.
Okay, you can't. Yeah. And, so you have to swap to Tauros, you don't over level.
What? No, Brock will be 50% higher, so Brock should be 18.
Oh, 18. You're right.
I can replace a Pokemon whenever I want, but I've already caught a Pokemon in the forest, so it can't be from the forest. Only one per route, and up to 6 can die per run. Uh-oh. Oh god, I just realized in the top right it shows me what Pokemon they have. A critical hit water gun? Aw.
Come on, Tauros.
Tauros is -1
Nice.
defense.
Oh, what happened there?
What happened here was we broke it, and that's because of the whole name thing at the beginning. I told Speed to send me a
What?
ROM where it had my name at the very beginning.
Don't you have a regular? Do you have a regular red and blue ROM?
I do, but I don't have them prepared.
How long?
Okay, well, I
It
guess...
takes about a minute to do, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna have to spend the time to nickname myself every time. Alright, it was this one. Open ROM, desktop. Oh, right. Hold on. I need to move PokéRed off of the desktop, and I need to put... Oh, wait, hold on. ROMs folder. 4 games. Move PokéRed and PokéBlue. Core games folder. Move straight up red to the desktop. Okay. Now we do the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. Yeah, the thing crashed because we changed the starting name options. So whatever the guy does in the Kaizo like settings breaks the ROM. Okay, well, I'll just leave this open for later. We'll do one real quick. All right.
Yep.
That's unfortunate because boy, it felt like we were finally making progress.
Oh no.
Oh wait, hold on. I
The
need to add another
Victory
reset.
Bell- I will say the Victory Bell one was the one that was most disappointing. Sleep and Razor Leaf right at the start. So unlike the Kaizo one, you're allowed to use Sleep Power, right?
Yes, the Kaizo one bans it, but the Ultimate Mon doesn't.
Nice.
I can't remember if Tauros actually has any good moves at the beginning. Doesn't Tauros start with
No,
tackle, or does he
no.
start with headbutt?
No, just tackle. Doesn't learn headbutt. It
I think in Tauros
it
starts
learns
with
rage.
amnesia too. So if Tauros had to pick between tackle, amnesia, and I think
it doesn't learn
rest,
amnesia.
then I had
It doesn't learn
I had a
amnesia.
chance of winning with half HP on my Tauros. All right, well, Pokemon.
I go left again.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I forgot to actually load the settings. So stupid.
Oh.
I loaded the ROM. I didn't actually load the settings.
Oh, that's funny. That hasn't
Wait.
changed.
That didn't
Oh,
change.
Is your settings for the other one?
Hold on. Oh, I was using the wrong universal Pokemon randomizer.
Ah.
See, there we go. Those are random now.
So Steve, it's only got tackle until level 21 where it learns Stomp. Level 28 learns Tail Whip. Level 35.
Oh, well, if it only has
44
tackle,
Rage.
then you're probably right. In a tackle war, I'm pretty sure Snorlax would have won because of how much HP it has.
Yeah.
Refresh. Game
Yeah.
hook. I
M1
did
resets
mention
is pretty
at the
bad.
end of yesterday's stream and at the beginning of this stream that today was going to be experimental. There was going to probably be a lot of errors, and we're just going through those growing pains right now.
A lot of learning.
Okay.
So Fire Red, they got the automatic one. They got that for Gen 5 and Gen 4 as well. Do they have that for Gen 2? Or is it only
The
or is it
automatic
Gen
is
1 and
part
2
of the overlay that they created, and the overlay starts I think at Gen 3.
Why were you
they
naming
have
your
a Gen 1
character?
or 2?
Oh, I've restarted. The ROM crashed. Now I have to use a default ROM. What?
That
Can you
is
not-
a default ROM.
Can you not save over top? I was just lazy. Okay, well I saved over top of the previous ROM that oh, hold on. Look at this. Red GB dot GBC. So it saved the name change of the Okay. I thought it saved over top of it. Turns out it actually just saved the
So,
GB.
So the backported ROM wasn't working?
No, it crashed.
On the names.
Oh, it kept crashing?
No, well, it crashed the one time, and we're pretty sure it's because of the names.
Like what it crashed when generating the random ROMs, or like whenever?
Well,
you
no,
get
it crashed in the first trainer battle, second trainer battle.
No, it crashed before, didn't it?
No, it crashed in the second bug catcher. Okay, there. Oh,
weird.
It's another Venonat. What could Venonat possibly beat?
Scott Jr.
Okay.
Where it's like the Nuzlocke, it was always speed Junior, speed the fifth, seventh.
Yeah. When John the seventh. No, it was.
Oh,
the fifth,
we're
right? It was
doomed.
Junior,
We're
Junior,
so
Junior.
doomed. I'm not even
Wait,
gonna.
just
One shot.
You could have theoretically disabled, and it would have used struggle.
Oh, that would have been so much better. Also, it outsped, so no, I couldn't.
And it one shot, didn't it?
All right, I have to refresh for the new ROM to get the overlay to work. There we go.
Oh, is this a new ROM? I thought this was the same ROM.
Well, remember the .gb thing? Okay, I might just start naming myself Red. I can already see we're gonna go through a lot of ROMs.
Just do red and blue.
Yeah.
X speed.
All right. Game Dev has said middle, so whatever the middle Pokemon is, which is Ponyta, Game Dev gets the nickname. He paid $2 for nicknaming rights.
What's the drink of the day?
Oh, that's funny. It is Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry from Wendy's.
Did Game Dev really donate to have it named Speed?
Well, he actually got naming rights for the whole stream.
How was $2?
I made it
enough for
$2.
Yep.
Okay.
that? Oh, that's not fair. What if somebody outbid
All right,
him?
you might as well nickname
Why
the
don't you
Kabutops
outbid-
now, game dev.
What happens if? Oh, is it only for that one run?
I mean, he might as well just. I mean, yeah, he gets to nickname all of them. $2. I'm a starving artist, man. $2 is $2.
You know what's funny? Whenever we do these kind of streams with donation incentives for like, I don't know, like resetting the team or something, Game Dev always donates for those, but he never becomes a member.
Oh, Dustinky, you are right. I
Well,
am
we
allowed to
need
heal.
to-
Technically, whatever my PC potion is, I could, in theory, use it if it's a healing item.
Is that our specific rule in Kaizo?
You're allowed to use items in battle.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So that's not Kaizo. I'm.
you
one
can use it in
that's
Kaizo too.
ultimate one.
In fact, you're only allowed to
No, you
heal
can't.
in battle. It's literally in the rules.
Oh yes. You're
Wait,
right. You're right.
So wait,
Sorry.
so you can
you're
heal
right.
at centers and use potions during battle, but you can't use potions outside of battle.
Correct.
Huh.
Yeah. It's the opposite. And that sounds easy, Speed, until you realise that somewhere like I know, like Blaine's gym, you have to fight every single trainer.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Oh,
Yes,
no.
you do.
It's you can't leave until Blaine is defeated. You can battle as many trainers as you want, but
No,
you
no.
can't leave until it's defeated. I
is that
literally
the rule
just
when
read
entering the gym?
the rules before this stream. If you want,
Oh,
if you
I
want to
wasn't
go
here at
over
the
them
start of
again,
stream.
just go to the stream starting soon section.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you should put in a YouTube chat command like /rules or something.
That would be such a long command. Can you imagine if I couldn't run away from like an Ivysaur and it used like Vine Whip and one shot me?
Are you using RetroArch just so the color changes?
I'm using RetroArch because
Yes.
I
No,
don't want
no.
the whole thing
I-
to be red.
Hey,
That's
Steve,
true, yeah.
I was 100. Sorry, not Speed. Steve, I'm 100% right. Once you enter the gym, you have to fight every single trainer. It says it right there, right on the bottom of the rule sets you gave me. So the bigger the gym, the worse it is.
Hold on. Other
It
materials.
says every single trainer.
Other.
It's right near the bottom.
All right. Once
Yeah,
you
it's
enter
just
a
up-
gym
up.
or dojo, you cannot leave until you defeat all trainers. Oh,
Yeah. So Sabrina,
really hard.
Blaine, Giovanni's actually quite tough.
Hey Steve, if you don't want me to keep asking questions, can you just send me that image?
yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
So you're telling me I have to beat every trainer in the entire Silphco?
Yeah.
And once I eventually
you
get to
want-
Kaizo, I have to beat every trainer in the entirety of Silphco
With
and
one
do
button.
it without the healing bed?
Silphco is not a
Yeah.
gym or a dojo.
No, it's a dungeon. But once he enters Silco, he can't leave and return.
Oh,
so...
you're
That's-
right. It does say gym. Okay.
Gym or dojo.
yeah.
Sylph is not a dojo.
Okay, you're right.
No,
You're right.
no,
Okay,
Sylph is
that's
a
a lot
dungeon.
better. That's a lot better. The gym. So that means Sabrina's probably gonna be one of the harder ones. 'Cause that one's got 8 trainers.
Wait.
Yep.
No,
Blaine's
John.
hard.
Does that mean you have to beat every person in Mount Moon once you get in there? You can't leave.
No.
So it
That's a
says gym.
dungeon.
It says gym.
No, the one below where it says one
I'm
shot
confused because
dungeon.
John was calling Sylph a dungeon.
Yeah, I was.
sorry.
So this
Sorry.
next one right below it, it says you can only enter a dungeon once. So if you start Sylph, you must beat Giovanni before you can leave Sylph.
Okay, so you don't have to fight all
Yeah,
the Sylph
the
trainers.
gym
No.
gym is the all trainers
Sorry.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah, sorry for confusion.
No,
right.
that's the goal, the purpose. We're learning. Also, I should probably make
Yep.
use of this battle one Pokemon per route thing. I haven't been doing that.
No real point. You don't get much of a level.
We're medium slow, so it might matter. Oh god, my overlay is broken because my overlay is like, hey, Kabutops, medium fast. Am I right?
True.
Okay, I can't beat an Ivysaur.
What? Sure you can.
Can I beat a Lapras? I have Absorb. I can beat a Lapras.
Yeah, so it says here you can only defeat or catch one Pokemon per route.
Yeah. And we
But
have
not
not
both,
been
I
doing
think.
that, and clearly I should be doing that.
It doesn't have to be the first encounter, it looks like. It
Right.
can be anyone.
Well, it doesn't get any better than a level 5 Nidoking.
Yep. Catch it.
What?
Well, you can always look around, like see what the other options are.
Yeah, you can run.
I guess I can come back, see what the level 9 is in the forest. This is an interesting feeling, not being rushed.
Vanilla potion.
Indeed. I'm so used to being rushed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll rush you.
This
Hurry
is
up,
so
Steve.
much
Why are you
easier.
so slow? Hurry up.
A level 8 Nidoking versus a level 5 Nidoking. All right, we'll catch. Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
hold on. We can
catch.
catch a level 9 Nidoking because this is clearly Metapod.
You won't outrun it though.
That's okay. That's okay.
Maybe he won't outrun
What?
some of them.
Marowak.
Oh, what a...
Interesting.
You'd be screwed against a Pidgey with Marowak. I don't think it
Okay.
has Headbutt.
I don't know what Pokemon is what. Maybe the Nidoking was a Kakuna. If it's Kakuna, that might actually be hard to find.
What? If it's 50%...
No. What I'm saying is Kakuna's rare. It's Metapod that's not rare.
I don't know.
I just saw a second and a third Nidoking, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Nidoking is
This is the
probably Metapod.
Well, are you sure it wouldn't be Caterpie?
Well, it's level 8, so it's
Oh.
clearly only Metapod.
I guess 50% boost. Let's see. If it was level 5...
We'll
then a
find level 9 Nidoking
50%
soon enough.
boost would be like 7.5. I'm assuming it rounds up.
Yeah, it'd be the level 6 one, which what? Level 6, 50%.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We're learning
Yeah.
slowly. We were ignoring the whole battle one wild Pokemon thing. Turns out one wild Pokemon
There it is.
matters.
There it is. There it
Nice.
is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Should I
use
start?
Absorb.
Wait, hold on. All of them are physical moves. Maybe I should start with one Hardening. Just in case. Oh
You
wait,
resist
it's
it's
all
a
of its
35%
moves.
chance to capture it. Maybe I just throw a ball. Oh look
I'll
at how
just
good the
use my
code is.
Absorb.
The code recognizes that every single Pokemon is maximum catch rate. It says 33% catch rate already. The code knows. It reads the
Well-
actual game.
Nice.
Oh god, I could get poisoned in Overworld. That would be bad. Damn it! I clicked no
Yep.
again. I'm
Well,
supposed
it's
to name
named
it for
Nidoking.
game
I'm so
dev.
used to it.
I mean, I can use game.
You can use Pokebite to
yeah,
rename it.
Pokebite to name it. Go ahead and pick the nickname for that game dev. I'll fix it momentarily.
All right.
So
we
does
don't
Game
fight the
Dev
trainer.
have naming
Oh, wait.
rights just for the ROM?
Just for the stream.
$2
Unless
for the
someone
whole
else
stream.
donates.
Damn.
I'll change it next time.
That's one that you don't want to be facing.
Base XP of
Uh,
128. Well, I wonder what. Oh, 195 base XP. Yeah, this has got to be the best. All right, so
Oh.
game dev said king. All right, so Pokemon number 2. Oh, I need
You can
to
only use
refresh.
items that are picked up or given by an NPC. No use of stores except for
Oh
any type
my
of Pokeball
God.
or Repel.
We got the best attacking Kabutops ever. It's a 15 Kabutops in attack.
Alright.
Nidoking, nickname. Oh, he just wants king. Perfect. All right, let me see if that fixes it.
Pretty easy.
Sweet. Okay, So we got our one battle. Technically, we could do one battle right in front of the forest, but then we wouldn't be able to do it behind the forest.
So it says here you can only accept items that you find on the ground or an NPC gives it to you, but you cannot purchase an item for a trade.
I made a mistake. So I did not randomize the TMs because I thought, oh, that's not Pokemon. However, what I did not think of is now Psychic Guy is always going to give you Psychic. So I should randomize the TMs because my whole thinking was, and I told John this, if I get TM08, well, I need to know that TM08 is Takedown. That uses my knowledge of Pokemon. It makes sense that it's TM08. I did not think of, oh, hey, every single time I'm going to get, it's always going to be Psychic. Okay, Andrew Palmer says we're going to do. Okay, we'll do Rival 1A then.
If you read the rules, he can't use. Oh, sorry.
What?
I was just gonna say, Steve, I did not know TM08 was Takedown.
Okay, you know what I meant. Body Slam. Is this Moltres gonna single-handedly defeat me with Fire Spin?
Probably.
Hold on.
Oh, so that's Kaiser Ironman. I keep confusing it. Sorry, Steve. I was about to say, isn't the TM only? Yeah. So
Oh my
speed on
God.
Kaiser Iron. Wow.
Crash? Okay.
You could use potion there.
Was that guy called an ace trainer?
Oh, yeah, the trainer names are also randomized.
Why?
Yeah.
Is that a rule?
Yes. Well, no,
Yes.
it's in the settings the guy gives me. Okay, well, King is dead.
Ace trainers don't even exist.
I bet you that's one of the reasons why it crashed. Because it added stuff and there was no room to add it.
What, John?
Oh yeah, you can't capture
All right.
now.
Okay. So, Andrew Palmer says we're doing Rival 1A. All right.
Yeah.
He's got level 9, so they're going to be like level 14-ish.
Oh, this is not going to go good.
I
you have
thought
a
I
potion
healed.
on
Did
you?
I walk in the center and not heal?
Wait.
Yeah.
Check your items. What items you have? You're allowed to use that. You could have used it to save Neokin.
Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. Oh my god,
Yeah.
look at his second Pokemon.
Gyarados.
Fucking
can't say-
dead. That's the literal scariest
wait.
Pokemon of the game. Literally, there's Mewtwo and then there's Gyarados.
Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I mean, like, think about what Pokemon at the very beginning of the game with the starting moveset could be scarier than Gyarados.
Nothing.
It's
Maybe
Mewtwo.
Alakazam,
Mewtwo's got
maybe.
Psychic. That's about it.
Well, hopefully you can kill this thing. Just with Absorb, right?
I mean, Gyarados is gonna kill us
this is
with
kinda
one Dragon Rage. So, no, that's the thing.
Oh, well.
Axew, Alakazam starts with Confusion, so it's not as scary as Gyarados, which Dragon Rage and Hydro Pump.
You have 39 HP.
Okay,
So even
well,
if you were at full health.
even if I had managed to heal at the Pokemon Center, Andrew Palmer killed us.
Yeah, you were a guy
Okay,
with the
which-
Neokin there as
Which
well.
balls have we done already?
I think you've only done one. I think you only went left one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, just remember.
Oh no,
next
we did
time,
we did the Venonat one as well. So there's only one ball left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we already did Venonat. We have not done.
No, you've already done that one.
We did Ponyta.
Yeah, you did, and you lost.
Oh, and we already did Kabutops.
so you've done
Okay,
them
yeah,
all.
we've done all three. Okay, I need to make a new ROM. Okay, bye. Oh damn it, it's already open. Well, now I have two versions of this open. I wonder if that messes with anything.
Yeah, speed. It's going to throw Steve out for a while because it's the opposite to solo runs where you heal up after a battle. He cannot do that. But
Well, I
he has to
can
heal up
in
during the
Ultimate
battle.
Ironmon. Kaizo's the one you can't.
I'm looking at
What?
Steve's rules setting here. I don't see anything about like centers are allowed, healing in battles
that's
allowed,
all.
healing
That's all
outside
Kaizo. Ironmon doesn't have those problems.
Oh, okay. But they
So-
can use healing during
So you're
battles.
not doing Kaizo.
So I talked to them, Tiberius. We're gonna work our way up to Kaizo.
So what are the healing rules for this run then? Just normal?
Yeah, I don't think there's any restrictions
Yeah.
in Ultimate Ironmon.
Oh, so
Well,
you're
like with
allowed to
that
heal
mirror
in battle?
community-
Okay, I just got
Yep.
a potion. That's not good. Did I really
So-
just not get the right ROM again? Am I having a problem?
So you lost the Nero King for nothing.
Okay, Arbok. Okay. What would you? I also need to refresh the Pokebite and all of that.
Name it Jesse.
No, Game Dev's got.
Yeah, Game Dev gets to name it.
What if I also donated $2? Does he lose his nickname rights?
That's a really good question. I think in the future, I'll have to think how it works. I honestly didn't even think somebody would donate $2. KW, you're running out of time. Cobra,
Cobra.
gotcha.
Of course. How original.
Well, we're talking about game dev here. Remember all the comments that used to ignore.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, it's in File Plume. Oh, we're doomed. Oh.
Why are you doing? Doesn't it have
You
a bad
didn't
moveset?
Why is it not working? I refreshed. Refreshed again.
Well, I think you loaded a different ROM.
Oh, refreshing's not good enough. I have to actually redo the whole
Yep.
thing. Okay.
Little
Nope,
question
didn't work.
though.
Oh wait.
When
hold
you're
on.
making a new
maybe I'm
ROM-
faster. Nope, not faster. Okay.
You speed tie.
You want Lear and do a rap.
Oh no, you're not speed tied.
Nope. I never got a 5-turn wrap either. That's unfortunate. Okay. Why is this not working though? All right, let's just straight up close Game Hook altogether. Close that. Close Pokebite. Just close all these extra windows. Start Pokebite again. Red, blue. Load mapper. All right, back to here. Refresh. Boom. Okay. I don't know what happened. Too many things open. Or maybe. I should probably close the randomizer. To be fair, I did have 10 ROMs prepared. They just happened to be broken. I wasn't unprepared. I had 10 ROMs.
No, you're broken.
Oh, potion. Oh, right. We already established that that's a potion. All right. So the first one was Arbok. The second one, we have now established is Vileplume. We go with the third. Yeah. Goldeen. Yay.
Oh,
Well, all right.
that's
What do you guys
not
think?
good.
Game Dev's gonna think for Goldeen. I'm guessing fish.
I was gonna say golf.
Nugget.
You're right. I bet you
Nugget.
Game Dev's gonna say goldfish.
Nugget.
Yes,
Horny.
Annie. It won't be 30 because if a legendary pops up, I'm not allowed to pick it. So, not exactly. But I don't have 10 ROMs prepared anymore because the changing of the starter names broke it, so I couldn't use them. And as fish stick. Okay, there we go. He thought of something real good.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. That's not gonna fit, is it?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind.
Hey,
No.
Hey, game dev.
Oh.
Do you like fish sticks?
I know where this is going.
Let me know when he answers.
Love them. Okay.
Well, Game Gab, you better get prepared for the violet plume.
Game
What?
dev. Do you love fish sticks?
All right, this is not going well.
Hold on, I could use Leer 6 times.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right,
think
Game
so.
Gab, what's the
All right,
violet
Game Dev, what are
plume's
we going to get
nickname?
for our Vile Plume? Oh, Game Dev's seen it.
Wait. You're saying it's not that anymore, Game Gab. Is yay.
Oh, we
Is
don't
it
we
yay
don't
or
we don't
yee?
recognize these stupid nickname changes. Are you telling me that Snoop
It
Dogg
wa-
is now
I'm not
back to Snoop
Kanye.
Dogg from Snoop Lion? Whatever his name is, it's his name. I don't recognize
Oh,
this
he
Snoop
walked
Dogg.
out
That's a
of the
nickname.
Uh,
All right, what do we got?
Hey,
He walked
Steve,
out of the
there's a-
interview.
Hey, Steve, did you install any bots in your YouTube chat lately?
I got the one that says, "Hey, become a member every like 50 messages or something."
Your YouTube chat now has a button called a community leaderboard.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone
oh
goes
my
on.
God, you don't have that?
I don't think I do. No.
Oh my God. So you got the donation goals before me, and now I get the community poll before you. It's still not very fair because the yours was cooler. But yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. It's just it gives you points based on how many messages you are. Clearly, John Calabro's commented the most, this second most this
It
stream.
says Andrew Palmer is actually #1.
That's weird because I feel like Annie and Game Dev should be #1. That's all right.
No, it changes every hour.
Oh.
So you can only get maximum of 75 points.
All right, gotta talk to mom.
the
Almost
first
forgot.
hour.
Okay, so there's a Pidgey on this route. I forgot to talk to that guy, but we'll talk to him after Oak.
Yeah, so that's why Andrew.
Oh
ahead.
boy, speed's almost at 2 years.
Yeah, I wonder what the new badge icon will be.
I think it's gonna be so Charizard I think is the last one until we get to the Megas.
Those don't exist. What are you talking
I
about?
think it's gonna be Mega Venusaur.
Oh.
Because I don't want
I
no,
think
no,
the
no.
24-month Blastoise, 36 Venusaur, 48 Mega Charizard X.
gotcha.
Oh, I'm gonna be a
No.
Blastoise.
Speed. Steve does recognize Gen 6. It goes Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 6.
Yeah, X and Y
Gen
exists.
7.
Megas don't, but
Well,
X and Y
Steve,
exist.
you refuse to acknowledge Megas even exist.
Well, Megas don't exist. The Gen exists. All right, so let's go get our
Yeah.
one Pokemon battle. All right, that's a bad Pokemon. We're not
When
gonna
the,
battle that.
When the Unova remakes come out,
Why, Acid?
Steve's gonna be like, "Hey, this is the first ever Gen
The
5 game. I guess they finally came
Pokemon
back
finally
to it."
came out with a new game. It's crazy. It's original. Okay, I think Seedra's
Oh, yeah.
probably the best thing on this route so far.
Yeah.
It's also the easiest to knock out.
Yeah, just Seedra.
Okay, not level 3 Seedra. There was a level 6 Seedra, I swear. The level 3 Seedra, I imagine, was level 2, and then it got 50% boosted.
Yeah, you should just knock out the level 6 one.
Oh well. 5 will
Just
be
knock it
fine.
out, yeah.
All right, let's go get something on route 1. Okay, so far we've only seen 2 Pidgeys. Eradicate. All right, we'll keep that in the
Eradicate,
back of
yep,
our
that's the
mind.
highest you can get.
Is 5
It's
really the
only Eradicate or
highest?
Pidgey.
I remember
Yeah.
Speed saying there's a level 5 something on this route. It's
Yeah,
really,
level 5
really
Pidgey.
rare.
Level 5 Pidgey. In yellow, they go up to level 8.
Okay, well, we're just gonna do the Eradicate. All right. All right.
So wait, if the levels are boosted 50%, then wouldn't Broxonix be level 21?
it's 14 plus 7, so yeah, it would be.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay, guys. I think I'm
Oh,
gonna call my Pokemon. And we're gonna call Alakazam here.
Sleep power. I said sleep power.
Jeez, why?
Now I can't
You
grab a Pokemon
dick.
in this route. But luckily I can just grab one in the forest. But now I lost out on a Pokemon. Like I don't get to battle anything from here this route.
You absolute idiot sandwich.
Why?
It was
why
worth
do you
it.
not
It was a
use sleep power?
33% chance that I was gonna get an Alakazam.
You had sleep powder, you wanker.
Oh, can one of you guys go to the rule? Is there any like favorites clause, like if it runs away, or is that just for the starters?
No,
It's only for the
just the
starters.
Darn.
Basically, you have to call a Pokeball that you're gonna get. You are allowed to look at all 3 of them after you call it, but if you end up finding your favorite, you can change your call.
I like not looking at the Pokeballs because
I do
then there's
like
still the fun of what's the next Pokemon when I eventually die to this to the rival. Oh, Annie, you're right. Wait, whoa,
What?
I think it outsped me. Annie said I
What?
should have used
No,
sleep
well,
powder.
no, because you're level 9.
Well,
It's
we
level
don't-
6. So what?
But Alakazam's super
You
fast
never
and
gave it a shot.
Vileplume's not.
I think you would have outsped it.
Maybe. I also don't really have stat
But-
XP. Like I just started.
Even if it didn't use teleport but used confusion, there's a chance you could guide from that.
That was a chance I'm willing to take for an Alakazam. Okay, I haven't seen
I
like a
think
level
this is
8.
your best
Oh,
There's your level
Shelter. Okay, so what are we getting? We're getting Charmeleon,
Charmeleon.
Shelter, or I forget what the third Pokemon was.
Jiggly. Oh, sorry, it's Clefairy.
Okay, well, Charmeleon it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or Hitmonlee.
it's
Oh,
level
Hitmonlee
5.
is good, you
I
think?
think you should go Hitmonlee,
It's level 5.
but it has Meditate.
I think we should just knock it out.
And double kick.
If you knock it out, then you
No,
get no
no, no.
Charmeleon.
Yeah,
And-
you're
and
right. I
it-
probably
go
need a
for
second
Charmeleon.
Pokemon, regardless of how good or bad it is.
Wow, the game hates you.
It's a 40%
Wow.
chance because it's asleep. Oh, got the. That's gonna get a lot of getting
Tylenol.
used to.
I just realized that thing's named Tylenol.
Yeah, that's the name that game dev made me put.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't think we're battling this with the Hitmonlee, so we're just gonna wing it and hope we hit a sleep
Oh, it
powder.
depends.
That's Dratini and a Farfetch'd?
Ne-
Doesn't Farfetch
I
start
was
with
gonna
Heck?
say, I was gonna say, Steve, maybe
Does.
you should, yeah, you sleep power and then you swap out. So Hitmonlee gets some XP.
Nah.
Ghost Rider?
We haven't beaten Brock yet. We're going solo run right now. That
You defeated
Okay.
a Ghost Rider.
Oh, there's a Gengar. I have to beat it with
And a
acid.
Raichu. And a Raichu.
Oh,
I think this guy's gonna fuck. Is this guy the reincarnation of Brock 2.0?
Okay, so
Pretty
that
much.
Gengar is gonna have Nightshade. Oh, okay. I'm not.
Why
I
didn't
can't.
you just use?
What? So
why
I can
didn't you
get
just
so I
use
can get
Petal Dance?
confused on the Raichu.
Oh,
What's he gonna do? Heal himself? I'll just defeat. I'll defeat the. Oh, but I'm paralyzed though. Wait, can I heal the paralysis in mid battle?
I
Yes.
think you said there's no limits with Ironmon.
No, with both.
Okay, well I don't have it.
You have a potion. Use a potion, dude.
Yes.
Use the
Okay,
potion,
you know what?
idiot.
I'm still getting used to it.
Which do what
Why? The
Hitmonlee?
Hitmonlee
heal up
literally
your
can't do
paralysis.
anything.
No, and then you can heal your paralysis without.
I don't have an item to heal the paralysis. I have an antidote.
Oh,
That
I-
thing's
sucks.
defense has been lowered 4 times, and acid still does so little. Uh-oh.
all right. This is it. Heal. Ah,
I don't
Alright.
have any. I used both potions.
Do you have a
Did you?
revive?
You're not allowed.
to use a
There's the
Oh,
Nuzlocke rule.
right. Well, I'm gonna do
That's
some.
another one down the dust.
I'm gonna do some red solo run re-ranks to prepare for my race with Zealspawn tomorrow. So have fun.
All right. I don't know how much longer
Nice,
we're
man.
gonna be doing this, but I think we've gotten a lot of the testing out of the way, so that way we can figure it out for next time.
To be fair, you've only been going for an hour, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I started real late today because of game night at my brother's house.
True.
I don't plan on keeping. Oh, I've already done all 3.
Oh, you've
Okay.
already done this ROM.
Yep.
Brand new ROM. Got GBA, got GBA. Oh, sorry, got
Yep.
GBC.
Pokemon Red, load settings, desktop, Kaizo settings, randomized, desktop, Pokemon Red.gb, put a 1. It keeps the GB. Okay. Go. Let's reload everything.
Nice.
There we go. Okay, so Area 91, we are playing Kaizo. Well, not Kaizo. We're playing Ultimate Iron Man. It's a form of Kaizo. It's the slightly easier version, but we're not doing too well. We've had a lot of learning disabilities here at the beginning of the stream. Sounds like game dev's not around anymore though, so I guess we can just start picking our own nicknames again.
Okay.
Super potion. Actually, that's a really good item to have. It's a full-
That's an awesome
full heal.
item.
All right, middle ball,
All right.
Charmander. I just
I
want you guys
just
to know
double
that
checked if
Charmander
they're
is
all-
generally on the left, so that is definitely random Charmander.
Did you randomize?
It is. The Charmander's typically on the left.
It is. Oh. All right. Since this one's going to die, call this Junior.
Oh, I see what you mean. Gloom. Oh, we don't have
Gloom.
Ember. Never
Oh.
mind.
Yep. This is dead. Only has to use poison power and don't bother with Growler.
Yeah. I looked at its
Nice,
moveset.
it
Didn't
can't
have a physical
poison.
move. Oh, I got a
Good one.
crit. Oh, actually, it didn't use.
Oh.
If it used poison powder, it would have been worse.
Yeah, you would have been dead. You actually have a chance. Oh,
Yeah, we
Well-
had a chance. Wasn't a great chance, but the chance was there. All right, let's do the one that's not Gloom now.
all right.
This will be the last ROM. I'll prepare 10 more ROMs for next time. Now that we
Okay.
know they won't crash.
Global Junior Tune, I think.
All right,
I knew you'd like that one.
Tentacle. Oh, but we don't have a water move.
Call this Sushi.
Okay, well, we're just straight up
Easily win this one.
aciding. Well, that's not a good. Oh
That's not a
God.
good start.
Oh, we got
no.
we got 2 defense drops back to back. This is the best start it could possibly get.
Oh yeah, Gen 1 miss.
Yeah.
The Gen 1 miss was the reason you lost.
Dang.
Oh, you know what sucks is that you're going Gloom against Tentacle.
That's actually not that bad. Absorb is, what do you call it?
You forgot to grab the Super Potion. Super
Okay, well,
Potion, and
I
you can heal up
don't
and power.
particularly care that much about it.
Why? It could be a difference between winning this battle or not, right?
Too late. All right. So it can't be poisoned, right?
So yes, it can't be poisoned. So you can just do that. Yeah.
Of course, it hit me.
Oh. So your one only had acid, but they've got.
Oh my
supersonic.
God, he actually gotten fully paralyzed twice. Oh my
Nice.
God, that did a lot.
Yep. That's because you're grass.
God, it got a crit. Oh,
A super potion could have saved you.
oh, that's all right. But we've figured things out. We're gonna be we're gonna leave it off here. 15 runs in. We have made it. We have not made it to level 9 Weedle guy yet.
Oh, wow,
Next time we might
sad.
set the bar a little bit lower. We might set the bar at do we get out of Mount Moon?
I was going to say, do we get out of Viridian Forest?
We'll get out of Viridian Forest next time. Next time we'll have more time. I think I'm not gonna probably do Tuesday because it's too late of a start. But and then same thing with Wednesday because it's gonna be too late of a start. But I think I'm going forward. I'll probably do Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I mentioned last night it was gonna be a very short stream. Today was mostly gonna be testing, but we figured it out. We figured out the ROM was gonna crash, so it's all good. We kind of figured out. I'll get 10. Well, actually, hold on. I might need more than 10 ROMs.
I think you need like 30 ROMs. Just put in a folder.
Yes. That's probably a good idea. 30 ROMs. I don't know how many we'll use in a stream, but I guess I could just put it on one of the screens. Besides, by the time I think by the time Saturday comes along, I'll have almost an extra monitor. My
Yeah.
PC can't have more than 4, but I bought one of those really extra wide monitors, a 34-inch wide monitor. And technically it's 2 monitors in one if you use 2 HDMIs, or just one really, really wide monitor. So I'm gonna kind of have 5 monitors, even though I've got 4 plugged in. So that's gonna be kind of cool. So I'll have a little bit of extra space. No, Andrew Palmer, we actually didn't even make it to level 9 Weedle guy. The furthest we made was the 2nd trainer in Viridian Forest, but we learned a lot of things this run. We learned you really should get that one battle that you're allowed on every route. That's important. When your Pokemon's in medium fast level up group, one Pokemon could be 1 level. So that's important. We also learned that healing items, if you pick up healing items, you should use them in battle. Something I've never really, got acclimated to. Same thing if we get like paralyzed. And then also, maybe when you catch Pokemon, consider catching a Pokemon that can damage a ghost. We single-handedly lost a run to a Ghastly and basically single-handedly lost a run to a Gengar. So make sure you can hit a ghost with the very first Pokemon you can catch, or very first Pokemon you ended up getting. So we learned a lot of things, and it's gonna be a process. We're gonna figure things out. I think it would have been an interesting run if we had actually caught that Alakazam.
You got to randomize TMs next time?
Oh, right. Also, I will change the rule to randomize the TMs. Not because I want not. Even though I think that changing the TMs makes it kind of not Pokemon, I understand that for random's sake, TM29 should not always be Psychic. Like, I shouldn't be able to just every single run be able to pick up Psychic. That would be kind of cheating. So I'm randomizing the TMs for that purpose. But that's mostly because the game cartridge won't randomize the TM locations. Like, it just physically won't. So in order to randomize the locations, I just have to randomize what the TMs are, basically. Yeah, also, like, if you can manage to catch a Gyarados, That might be like a cheat code.
Yeah, will be until like it'll be early cheat code.
I don't even know if it's early cheat code. You still have Hydro Pump. And you get Bite at 20.
Wait. But you're comparing Gyarados to a regular solo run, right? How many electric Pokemon do you run into in a regular solo run?
Well, this is a random run, so they're gonna be
Exactly.
Oh, electric Pokemon just don't learn electric moves. In general, it's hilarious. Like the Pikachu and the Raichu learn Thunder Shock. In yellow version, Pikachu learns Thunderbolt and Thunder. But I can't remember. It might learn Thunder, but I don't think Pikachu learns Thunderbolt in Red Blue. Magneton starts with Thunder Shock. The Magnemite starts with Thunder Shock. Voltorb and Electro don't learn electric moves at all. Forget what. There's another electric type, right? Oh, Zapdos starts with Thunder Shock.
Zapdos, and then you got Electabuzz. Which,
but Electabuzz does not get a better move than electric or Thunder Shock for a very long time. It learns Thunder Punch at like 36 and learns Thunder at like 40. When we're talking about run-ending Pokemon, we're probably not making it to the level 20s and 30s very often.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you said Gyarados is cheat code, I mean for the early game it is, but then the late game anything could be possible.
Right, but I don't think a lot of Pokemon learn Thunder. Like, also Jolteon doesn't learn Thunder for a very, very long time too. Like all the electric Pokemon learn Thunder Shock.
You're right, Game Gab. Actually, the cheat one, especially if you're randomizing the TMs with Chansey, if you get lucky at Brock and you get something like Ice Beam instead of Bide, you could be rolling.
Oh, right, because there's now early TMs that are available. Because if you randomize the TMs, like Brock was always going to be Bide by my current rules, but obviously I need to randomize the TM, so Brock can, in theory, give me Body Slam or something. And by Ultimate Ironmon, I can teach TMs. When we get to Kaizo, eventually, we won't be able to teach TMs.
No, you can teach TMs only from gyms.
Right. But like, for instance, I could pick up Mega Punch and Water Gun, and those could also be good items. Oh, right. Those are gonna be random. Or no. Gen 1 is not capable of doing that. TMs will be traded for other TMs. Remember when we did the randomizers?
Yes.
TMs are traded for TMs in Gen 1. It's a quirk that the game just has a weird problem with.
You're talking about Kaizo, right?
Uh-huh. Well, just in general.
You can only use the maximum amount of TMs you can get in Kaizo Ironmon
is 8.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is for this Ultimate Ironmon, there will always be 50 TMs because even though all overworld items are randomized, for some reason, it does not randomize the location of TMs. It randomizes the TMs amongst other TMs. So if I pick up Water Gun, it will be another TM. It will not be like a potion. It's a weird Gen 1 quirk.
And the other thing is that you're not allowed to go by the shop, so you can't go to Game Corner, you can't go to Cerulean TMs to get Ice Beam.
Right, because those would require the buying of waters that you're not allowed to do.
Yep.
But I had a lot of fun. This was a very interesting and challenging run, and it's been a while since Pokemon's been challenging. So I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to continue doing this.
I was going to say you still have to buy water anyway for story progress.
Right. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Of course you have to. Somebody did a last second no.
No.
They voted on the
Oh,
poll
that's
last
funny.
second. But anyways, thank you guys for joining in on today's test run. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully the next run will be a lot smoother and a lot better. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do to make Pokebite a lot smoother. It's just, it is what it is. You put in a new ROM, you have to reload everything. Not much I can do about that. But on the bright side, everything worked. The overlay worked, which I wasn't entirely sure if everything about the overlay was going to work with all of the randomness going on, because it's not like randomizing a regular run. There's this, what do you call it? There's this setting in the settings that you have to change for your like I save the settings. So for you specifically, John, that was watching me randomize, like for instance, so you saw me load a setting that I was preset, but the in order to get those settings, you have to go to settings and then you get a string. And the guy gave me a string and that loaded all of the rules, because not all of the rules are possible.
Oh.
So he loads the string, and then I saved the settings after I loaded the string, because not all of the settings are
Interesting.
available.
So it's like hidden settings.
Yeah, there's hidden settings that the
Interesting.
string allows you to access.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you guys on Thursday. I don't remember what I plan on doing. Let me see momentarily.
Pokemon Stadium too.
Pokemon Stadium 2. Perfect. Looking forward to that. Maybe we'll get past Will a few more times. I think last stream we only got past Will like 3 times. So it wasn't fun.
Oh, really?
It wasn't the best. You know, Will was really kicking our butts.
How does it compare to Kanto? Sorry, like the original Stadium 1? Elite
You know,
Four?
it made me really, really like the fact that so many Pokemon got good moves in Stadium 1. Like, yeah, you're like, oh, this Pokemon's only got one good move. Well, you know what? Entei also has only one good move. I'd rather it be Ice Beam than Fire Blast, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like, and they
Articuno.
messed with the stat distribution. Like, for instance, Gen 1 Articuno had like 150 special attack. Gen 2 Articuno's got like 120 special attack.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they really like for instance, we just played Smoochum Gen 2. Smoochum what I would definitely say is like on this end of the spectrum. And let's say Articuno is on this end of the spectrum. All right. So what they do is they boost Smoochum's stats to make Smoochum like over here, and then they lower Articuno's stats to make them like right here. So even though Smoochum and Articuno are not even close to the same Pokemon, they're very close statistically. Not like close, like obviously we're still comparing a legendary to a baby, but you get my point. Like for instance, if in Gen 1, if you were to compare a Pokemon like Smoochum, which would be Meowth, all right, to an Articuno, Meowth would have like overall, let's say 300 stats, and Articuno would have 600 stats. Whereas in Gen 2, the Smoochum might have 400 stats and the Articuno might have 550. You know, they're closer, even though they really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously the movesets
no,
are just so much worse.
I was gonna say, like, it's a lot harder. The randomizer's a lot harder to do too, just because they don't give you as many good options.
I like it though. Some of our weirdest teams have made it the furthest. Remember when we did the whole Giraffe Rig agility baton pass into Flareon, and then Flareon hit 5 out of 5 Fire Blast to sweep Will. Like, you don't get that kind of stuff in Gen 1.
No. No.
I'm gonna remember that for a long time.
Yeah, Flareon actually yawned something for once.
Yeah, I mean
Man.
that's the most fun stuff.
You're not going to have as much fun in the Gen 4 one, because there's not as much randomization in terms. I don't know. I feel like Stadium 1 and 2 are like just great for that rental.
Well, the other thing is the Battle Revolution I've never played. Just so it's just gonna be an
Okay.
all new experience. I've never played it at all.
I can't really fully remember. Remember the whole controllers based off the Wii remote, which is annoying.
Oh, now I think about it, I better be able to like map the controls to an Xbox controller. I would hope.
You can. You just gotta know just the way golfing does it. It has it as if it's going vertical, not horizontal. But the way the game has it horizontal. So just reverse the direction. So up, make it left. Right, make it up. Etc. etc. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
Yep.
So if you were to turn, and then I think it's just Z, A, B, plus and minus is the only buttons you have to worry about on the Wii remote. And the motion stuff, I don't think it's a factor in Battle Revolution.
No, I imagine it's
So-
mostly a point and click game.
Yeah.
So I
should
imagine
be
the whole
interesting.
pointing aspect will probably be moved to the little D-pad or the analog stick.
It's amazing they didn't put mini games in Pokemon Revolution. It's a perfect console for it.
Oh my
Not
God, you're
that I
right.
like the
It
Wii
would be
that
the
much.
perfect console for it.
Yeah. Yeah, 64 was just like the least perfect one. They definitely put a lot more effort in the mini games.
I like watching people playing the mini games, but I don't like playing them for some reason.
Oh, really? I find them quite
It's
fun.
one of those weird games. Everybody likes watching other people play Twitch and whatnot. And some games you like playing yourself,
Yeah.
and some people you like watching other people play. It's just one of those things that I don't like playing.
True. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Gen 1? Oh, yeah. Andy is right. Gen 1, the special attack and defense wasn't split.
Oh,
special-
right.
It's actually really
So
good.
it's not all DVs. It's a little bit just lower stats in general. That makes sense.
That's why Arcune's not good in Gen 2. Like, honestly, that's a mistake on Game Freak part. They should have done the other way around with Arcune. Should have given it 120 base special attack instead of defense.
Yeah, I think I've been told by many people that ice is just a really bad defensive typing. So if you're gonna have an ice type, you might as well give it really high offensive stats.
Though to be fair, like they nerfed ice from Gen 1 to Gen 2 because now fire resists ice as well. So like
Yeah.
even on the offensive side, yeah, it's kind of a shame to be honest. I do like the ice type, but I'd rather use the ice moves.
Oh, I
not-
actually
not the
ice
actual
is
type.
like one of my top 3 favorite. I'd say it's top 3 favorite types.
Oh really? What Pokemon? you
Fire's
like
one,
best out of
Psychic's
ice?
2, and I think ice might be 3rd.
So what mons do you like out of the ice types?
Well, I really like Articuno. I like Jinx. Don't like Sneasel.
Don't like Booster.
You're right. I don't like Cloyster. I like Dugong.
Lapras is good.
Love Lapras.
Yeah. Lapras.
Lapras is one of my favorites. Remember how I said I soloed Gen 9 with Skeledirge? The
Yep.
second Pokemon I had on my team was Lapras.
Oh. That's a tanky one, that one. It hits hard too.
Yeah, well, it also learned a lot of the TMs that the game gave me. Like, I did not really teach very many TMs in the game at all, but like, I had Blizzard and I had Hydro Pump, I think.
Mm.
I don't remember. I remember the game gave me a lot of the 120 power moves in Gen 9.
Well, Andrew, that was my argument. I think it's actually Gen 2 that they do it because they introduce skill types and they make it both resist ice and is offensive on ice.
I actually
Ice
don't
didn't need
understand
more
why
weaknesses.
ice resists steel. I feel like ice should be not only not be resisted by steel, I think it should be super effective against steel. Think about it. If you
Well-
freeze steel, you can then shatter it.
Yeah. Plus, also skill shouldn't be super effective against ice either.
I mean,
I-
ice is fragile as well. I can understand that, actually.
Yeah, but wait. I do, but for a gameplay aspect, right? Like, because you can argue about like different types in real life and everything. It doesn't. Game Freak doesn't follow real life, right? But ice is weak to what? Fighting, skill type, rock type, fire type.
Well,
Is there one
they're
more?
cutting boards, they're cutting ice. You know, that's what the fighting Pokemon do.
They're
You know.
melting ice. Yeah. But that's my point. Is that they gave it too many weaknesses.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
only resists ice. Yeah. I mean, honestly, fighting types should not be super effective against ice, in my opinion. Like how is ice any more weak to fighting types than say, I don't know, grass? You know what I mean?
I think if it were like, I don't know, let's say, you know, a board-sized piece of ice, but if you get like, you know, an iceberg-sized, like a person-sized thing of ice, you can't really cut that.
Yeah. Like if someone throws you like a,
Like in the Pokemon world,
yeah.
like, you know, somebody uses Ice Beam and like big giant ice stalks pop up out of the ground. And it's like, well, you're not going to cut
Yeah.
that with a fighting type.
No, that was my point. Like it's got too many weaknesses, and you know, you can argue about anything, right? Like should normal types be weak to fighting types, you know, versus what any other type, you know? I don't know. It's
I think electric
It's
type should have
Pokemon.
more resistances and weaknesses. Why is electric type essentially normal type?
well, electric type is the best typing in the game.
I would argue
argue
normal
with
is
me
still
on
the
that one.
best, but okay.
No. In terms of resistances and offensive and weaknesses, it's only weak to one type.
Well, so is normal.
Yes, but well, yeah, that's true. But how super effective is normal?
Not.
You know, electric's got what? Flying, water. I think that might be it actually. But yes, still that's 2 hits super effective and 1 that's immune. Normal has got 1 that's immune to it, ghosts, and then just hits everything else on normal damage. So and grass resists electric, but still that's slightly better. I know. I think electric's probably.
I
pretty
just
OP.
know that in both Gen 1 and Gen 2, if I play a normal type, I know it's going to be a good run, and it doesn't even matter what Pokemon it is. And quite frankly, the only one that I probably would balk at that's normal type is that worm in Gen 2, and even then, I still think that one's probably okay.
Well, as long as they get access to Body Slam, right, in Gen 1 and
Right.
Return
I
in
think
Gen 2.
the fact that Body Slam and Return exist makes normal just overpowered.
So the only exception to that rule is when they can't learn either one of those moves,
Like-
and they are normal.
Like
type.
electric, you know, Voltorb, Electrode, and then Magnemite, Magneton just aren't very good. But there aren't any bad normal types except for Ditto, which I would argue is not a normal type.
No,
It's a
just
typeless
given
type.
The normal type. Yeah, so they can't put typeless in the game. I was going to say Pidgeot is terrible in Gen 1 though, because it can't learn Body Slam. If it learned Body Slam, you reckon there'd be an okay Pokemon?
Pidgeot is kind of like Squirtle, where you have to route out the run. It can be good, but you have to make it good.
Interesting.
Like you need to
Yeah.
figure out the spots of the game to use Mimic and Agility, and you can make Pidgeot good. But if you don't figure out those exact spots, then you'll struggle.
True. Yeah, there's a lot of normal types that, and depends on the game, like if you get return early or not.
The best
Like,
example is
re-
Squirtle. Watch J Rose's Squirtle video, and you'll realize that Squirtle's really bad. But if you watch my video or you watch Gym Leader Matt's video, then you'll realize Squirtle's actually the best of the three. You just
Really?
have to use withdraw in the. You have to make sure your XP is in the perfect spot. Like for instance, you get to Rival 6, you need to be 90% of the way to a level up. So that way, after you defeat the Pidgeot, you level up, and you won't level up for the rest of the battle. And then boom, you use withdraw for the rest of the battle. But if your XP is not in the right spot and your level's not in the right spot, then Squirtle will struggle, and that's what happened in J Rose.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he wasn't utilizing badge boost glitch in Gen 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and since you
Oh,
can't do
that
that in
is
Gen
such a
2,
unique
then
thing.
Squirtle's probably bad in Gen 2.
I will say, like, some of J Rose videos are so old now. Like honestly, if he were to replay it, he'd probably get a much better time.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm
swear
not
I
saying
watched
he's
one of his
improved as
videos like
much.
6 months ago, and it didn't look like he was any better than he was 3 years ago.
He hasn't improved as fast as you or Scott, right? Like your early videos were, compare what you are now, pretty terrible, right? J Rose has only slowly improved. He still forgets things like the hidden elixir and Pokemon Tower and stuff like that. So he does do stupid things like that. And as you said, he doesn't watch other people.
Right,
Gen
right.
1,
That's the
the
thing.
last
Like, you know, Scott didn't know about the goodness of the bike in Gen 2 until he actually raced us. Scott tried to argue that the bike in Gen 2 was so slightly faster than walking, it wasn't worth using at all. And then Speed and I started using the bike, and then Scott was like, oh, maybe it is slightly faster than I thought it was.
Slightly. Low.
But he tried to convince us
Well,
that the
like-
bike wasn't not that much faster than walking.
Wait, but for a while with Gen 1, you were the same mindset, right? Because Kangaskhan that was arguing the bite is no more faster
Nah,
than
that was Van Man.
Van Man, yeah. But like, once you practice with the bite, it's okay.
And the thing is, in Gen 2, all you have to do is click select. Like, it's even easier in Gen 2.
Oh, wow. That's funny. Well, I'll go, Steve, so I'll
Yep.
catch you later on.
We hit
I'll,
the 2-hour mark, so you know we got a little bit of a podcast at the end of the stream. But thank you guys
True.
for sticking around to the very end. For anybody who has, we will see you guys